So here we go with the finale. Here we go with the finale of the F2, the D2 season for GTS. And we're at glorious Goodwood. The only time this track's really used is for the Goodwood revival meetings. So, here we go. The championship will be decided tonight. Who will win it? So right now we've got Grim on top with 133 points, Joe in second with 123, the Taxgrass third with 122, Laughsesh, who's not racing, fourth on 118, Ben fifth on 114. So Ben is pretty much out of the title fight now. So it's pretty much between the Taxgrass, Joe and Grim. Effectively for Grim, the equation's simple. Keep your nose out of trouble and make sure you're within striking range of Joe. For Joe, a race win, and Grim to be massively down the field. And the Taxgrass needs a few favours to actually win the championship. As Grim is off, I think. Nope, he's there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on board with Ben for a lap. We're in Honda Civic tonight. As Ben is heading towards, I'm just trying to get the corners actually because I'm quite interested. So I'm going to come back the next time someone goes on board. By the way, Fuller's on pull and he's taking his Civic for a bit of lawn mowing. It's interesting. Grim's second, Ben third, Phil's fourth, looking very as twitchy as ever. Matty fifth, Joe sixth, he's had a problem, and Mick is, yeah, there he is. So, I am going to start the next lap, I am going to go on board with Grim and talk you through the circuit. I've got the corner names, so Ben improves his time but doesn't improve his placing. Grim goes fastest, 24.1. It's an excellent time. So Grim head through Madgewick Corner. That's the first corner on the track, and now he heads up to a corner called Ford Water. There's no water and there's no Ford. It's all Hondas. Is now as he heads up towards St Mary's is the next corner name. There's St Mary's here. Look at that, taking a bit of curb, a bit of grass. No problems there. As he now head over to the Lavant corner. I promise you these are genuine corner names. Now we are heading down the Lavant Straight. Straight that doesn't look straight, to be honest with you. And I believe they're going to head through the original Woodcock corner. This is a Woodcock corner before Silverstone, apparently. There you go. And then they're going to go through a very imaginative final corner. It's called the chicane. As Grim heads through it now, he's going to head across the start-finish line and does not improve. So that is a lap round Goodwood. No Smalley, no Smalley, and no Smalley. I would like to ask who's got the best livery, Smalley. However, they all look the same. That's because they are. Stupid blind git. So, we've got Grim on pole, we've got Fuller there in second. Ben there in third spot. There's Joe doing some grass cutting. But he's now he's got himself up to fourth. Mick's got himself up to fifth. That's promising to see. There's Phyllis Tax Gracias in 6th. And there's Mr. Womble going about his average speed of about 1 mile an hour. Phil improves his time. He stays 6th, however. Does not improve. Fuller's not improving on his lap time. Ben's next in the... Sorry, but there's something wrong with these Civics. I don't like them. They look like... I always assumed them to be old men's cars. They still look like old men's cars. The Civics from about 2001, 2002, however, not bad. But these models just look bizarre. And Ben is actually improving his time by about 1.2 seconds here. So he had through Woodcut. He was improving it and he's just gone off. He's actually kept it. Brilliant effort there from Ben. Runs wide at the chicane though. Improves his time but stays second. And Grim actually improves his time now as well. To a 23.6. That's impressive. As Ben and Grim have a lively moment. And Grim is improving his time again. He's a 10th up. Oh, Ben's off. To cool police camera action. He's off, he's off, he's off. This is going to be people's final laps in qualifying. I did see Fuller go off into the background. Off to plough a field. So Grim now. He's still up. Is he going to improve his time? No, he's off. He's off at Woodcut. Gets it back on the track though. Ben slides it wide. Phil's managed to get it to 4th, but he ain't improving his time. What about Joe? Just 2 seconds up here. He's found massive improvements. Takes a lot of curb there through Woodcut. Oh no! Just clipped the inside of the chicane. Ah, he's lost himself a lot of time. That's a shame. Would have probably lifted him 2 places there. Mick next across the line. He's not improving. Matty does sort of half improve, but not by a lot. So there we have it. So here we go. "23 laps round Goodwood." Get ready for the 5 lights to go out. And they are out. And Grim makes a very good start here. Gets in front down into turn 1. Can he break away from Fuller and get rid of the slipstream? Front 3 breaking away very quickly. Joe's part of the next group. He's got Phil there, got Mick there, and he's got Matty, who is ploughing his own way through the field. So Graham has got a break on from. He's started to just break away ever so slightly. Get more than a second in front, then he'll break the slipstream. Hasn't done it yet, but give that a couple of laps. As they head through Woodcut. And then down into the chicane. Fuller's doing well to stick with Grim here, and Ben's doing well to stick with the pair of them. Joe just about hang on the coattails. There's Phil, he's off for a bit of a field plough. Oh, he's off. But he's back on, so now that allows Mick into 5th. Joe still just about hanging on the coattails of the top 3. Needs to get up there just to try and trouble Grim. Because right now, Grim has now broken away. He is now 1.8 seconds or 1.6 I think, 1.6. Clear of Fuller. He's gone, he's checked out. There we go, we've got Fuller, we've got Ben. Just going to quickly exit the race, come back. So I can watch from somebody's perspective. So actually, Grim sets fastest lap there is 24.5. Oh, let's just watch from Ben's perspective here. We're on lap 3. Heading through turn 1. He's sticking close to Fuller, he's just not quite close enough right now. I suspect Joe's had an incident because now Mick's up to 4th. Look at the sliding going on there. Now Ben. He is closing, closing, closing. Can he get close enough? No is the answer. Oh, Fuller's off. Fuller's off at Woodcote. And that moves Ben into second place. Pushes Fuller down to third spot. Mick is now up to fourth. Fuller's up to fifth. Matty was up to sixth, but he's just decided to check out some of the scenery there. I do suspect Joe's hand off, which is unfortunate. So Grim now is in championship position. On track. Up 2 seconds clear now of Ben. There's Fuller in third. Just falling off the back of Ben here a wee bit. Now nearly 4 seconds. Got plenty of gap back to Phyllis Tax Gracias. It is already a race of 3 bits. Gap is coming down here between Ben and Grim, however. 25-1. Gap is remaining steady at just over 2 seconds. Whoa, Grim. A bit of a slide out of turn 1. Ben trying really hard to stick with Oh, Ben's off. Ben just hit the second part of that chicane, and he's costing himself a bit of time. Yeah, he's now nearly 4 seconds adrift there of Grim. Fuller now in a lonely third spot. Mick is an even lonelier fourth. There's Phil in fifth. There's Matty. And there's Joe. So actually Ben has been better on tyres than Grim so far. And better than Fuller as well. So Grim there through the chicane. Oh, Ben's off again. Recovers it, but loses yet more time. But he is now 7 seconds adrift of Grim. So, Mick's fourth, he's still pulling away from Phil as Matty decides to explore some more scenery. I could see him getting lapped at least twice. So Grim has now got his gap out to 7 or so seconds. So Ben second, there's Fuller in third. Mick sets his new personal best of the race, 27.9. Up to fourth now. Phil's going to be the first one in the pit lane. Whoa, Grim, whoa! Careful there, son. That was almost disaster. Well, he's staying out. Oh, Ben, I'd be risking a pit stop here. Fuller, I don't know what he's doing, he's carrying on. I find strange. What's Mick gonna do? Not going to die for the pit lane. Whoa, that's Joe off again. He's back in the race. Grim, look at Grim's left front. Oh, Grim's off again. Please go in the pit lane, for God's sake. There we go, finally. Fuller's in as well. There he goes, he comes out ahead of Mick. So that does put Ben in the lead. However, it'll be a question of how long Ben's tyres can last. Nick went to do a little bit of rallycross at Goodwood. So there's Phil, there's Joe, and he's got Matty behind him. So I reckon Joe's going to try and pull off a one-stopper here. Might be a sort of option. Ben's in. Ben is now in from the lead. As Ben heads out the pit lane and Fuller is ahead of him. So Ben will have it all to do now. So there's Phil, there's Matthias One Bolus in 6th. Joe's in now from whoa, careful Grim. So Grim. Past the halfway mark now, he's 16 seconds ahead of Fuller. So, there's Fuller. Mick's up to 3rd. However, I do notice a lack of pit stop for Mick. So Mick is finally in at the end of lap 12. He is making a one-stopper. So, oh, someone's off the race. I think it's Joe. Oh no. That's such a shame for Joe. So that's Matty out the pit lane. He's in a majestic last. As Grim now has a half a minute lead over Fuller. Half a minute lead. Okay, so that gap's come down between Grim and Fuller. Gap was about 21 seconds. Oh, that's unfortunate for Joe. That's very, very unfortunate for Joe. This fella completes another lap. He's comfortable second. So, lap 15. It is just... There's not many laps now away for Grim and the championship. Just needs to keep doing what he's doing. So, Phil's in the pit lane. I'm expecting some pitters to come very, very shortly. Yep, Joe's after him. That's a pity. So here we go, Fuller's in. I'm expecting Grim to be in next up. Ben, I suspect, has had an off, because now Mick's into the podium places. He's up to third. Whoa, Grim, easy tiger. Running out wide of Woodcut. Is he in? Yes, he is. As Grim has now left the pit lane. For the final time, probably. So Grim, he's got 5.5 laps or so. And Grim has done a very, very good job at managing the gap and managing the lead here. Fuller's done well in second as well to manage the second here. There's Mick in third, taking advantage of other people's mistakes. If he can stay there, that'll be another very good podium. There's Ben in fourth. He's had a mistake too many in him today. There's Phil in fifth. He's not had his finest race today, unfortunately for him. And there's Matty in sixth. He's customary last place finish so far. As he sets a new fastest lap, 23.8. He just goes around Ben. I believe Ben's had another off. Oof. So, Fuller second, there's Nicholas Howe in third. Oh God, sorry. Press that button by mistake. So Fuller, he's heading towards his best result of the season. In second, he's not had any major incidents to speak of. Kept his nose clean. He's had a couple of small offs, but nothing too severe. He's had consistent up times and kept his nose very, very clean. So Fuller in second. Everyone's spread out. There's Mick in third, on for a very, very well deserved podium the way he's driving here. There's Phil in fourth. There's Ben, and there's Matty kind of at the back. Bong. Graham is on his second to last lap now. Who's he behind? I can't quite see who it is. It's Phil. Should get past Phil very, very quickly. That's unfortunate, Joe. It really is. It's an unfortunate way to end the season as well. But you've had a very, very good season, and hopefully we'll have you in GTS some more next season. Whoa, Phil, off he goes. Off goes the bucking Bronco. So Grim now, on his way to the championship. He's driven a clever championship campaign. Just made sure that he's done what he's needed to. Bank points where he's had to. And been able to score maximum points available where he can. As Grim heads through the final corner now for a championship win. There he goes. Brilliant effort, sir. Very, very well deserved. Well done to you. Fantastic. Next across the line will be Fuller, who as well. He's had a good race as well today. Head through the final corners now, and he's going to claim himself second place. Excellent result there for Fuller. Well done. And there's Benny. Here's Mick. Going to claim himself a well-deserved podium as well. Brilliant effort. Well done. Last man across the line poetically is Matty. He's only going to be 1 lap down rather than my predicted 2. And he goes across the line backwards. So there we have it. And we have one new champion, Grim, as well, so congratulations to you. Thoroughly well deserved. Utterly dominant race from utterly dominant. Utterly dominant from start to finish. Pole and fastest lap. Anyways, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. We've got ACC PC tomorrow night. And Saturday night is ACC PlayStation before the big England match. It's coming home.